Hiya, welcome to our video about the Ford Escort Cosworth by Tamiya. It's based on the TA02 chassis, and I bought it back in 1996 I think, when it first came out, and it's probably one of my favourite Tamiya cars. It's definitely the one that I've used the most. I've probably used this as much as all the other cars put together. As you can see, it's a bit smashed up now. I'd say probably done the equivalent of about 100,000 miles of a real car.
Yeah, probably done at least 100 or 200 in real life.
In real miles, yeah, most probably. So there you go. That's it underneath. That's the Tamiya TA02 chassis, and it's been used in lots of kits and comes in various versions. There's shorter wheelbases and longer wheelbases. I'm not sure what this one is. I did measure it, and I think got my ruler in. I think it's about 260mm wheelbase. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 260mm wheelbase, this one. They do come in different wheelbases, which I'll tell you about because I tried to replace the prop shafter. We'll talk about that in a minute. So there you go. Comes standard with oil-filled shocks. It's got the metal drive shafts and the metal drive cups. They all come standard. You've got differential in the front for the front wheel drive, and there's a special ball differential that comes with this one in the back. Look in the manual. If you've built other Tamiya kits, you'll know what the differentials are like. They've just got the 3 planetary gears, whereas in this one it's full of ball bearings and pressure plates and all such.
It's quite confusing, that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of bits and bobs inside there, but what it does do is it gives you a limited slip effect, so it will actually drive the other wheel when one of them's spinning, so that's quite a performance advantage. Okay, well, as we say, this one's over 20 years old. It's had so much use. If you have a look underneath, you can see
the amount of scratches.
The bodywork's taken a lot of hit, but it still functions as a new. Yeah, it looks a bit worn. There's lots of scratches and marks, but it still runs pretty much like it did when it was new, which is quite amazing. It's a real testament to Tamiya's cars, how tough these things are. There's only a couple of things ever gone wrong with it, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So basically, I think I started to rebuild it about 5 years ago. Got rid of all the old Tamiya bushings, put the metal bearings into it, and while I'd taken it apart, I noticed that the motor was moving slightly. And you can have a look here and see what's happened. There's the original pinion spur gear. You see all the nice aluminium wear on there, and let's see if I can get this one zoomed in. There's the pinion gear, and if you can see how much that's worn off.
Oh yeah, you can see by the bottom, can't you?
Yeah, it's completely worn away. That was caused by the motor mount. The mount there cracked off, so basically it's only held on by the one side, and the plate was moving. This gear wasn't meshing up properly and was worn away completely. Now when I tried to replace these, I couldn't get the old parts because it's an old model now. So what I bought was, you see this one here, there's the part number, the 4-wheel drive plastic gear set. That part fits straight on. You do get all of the gears.
So you got some backups at least.
Yeah, you get the gears for the differentials, and for the drive shafts, these for the drive shafts. So, and I had to buy that just to get the spur gear. So anyway, there's a new spur gear in there. I bought a Racing aluminium replacement. Unfortunately, you can't see it because it's buried in there, but that's what I bought to replace it. I had to order that from America. No, from Australia, would you believe? Yeah, it came in about a week and a half. But yeah.
Wait, what website did you get that from?
That was off eBay. I don't know. I think it's two key parts or something like that. Some strange. But yeah, good service from Australia. That part fitted straight on. Put a new pinion in, and yeah, the thing's been great ever since. The only other thing that's gone wrong with it is the screws have come out of the top suspension links. I think because it's so old, when you're screwing it in and out and in and out, the actual holes become a little bit worn. The screw fell out and the prop shaft flew off and the drive shaft. So again, I had to buy a replacement drive shaft, and this is the touring car hard joint cup set, and that's for the ball diff. So remember, if you need a diff for the back, you need the special ball diff touring car joint cup. So there you go. Apart from that, it's pretty standard.
Actually, didn't you say you had to replace the wheels as well?
Oh, well done, Alf. Yeah, there's the standard. It's got the Oz Racing
cool
wheel.
one, isn't it?
It's well smashed, as you can see. But the tyres actually wore straight. There were holes in them. They were used that much, they wore straight through. So I'll replace these with these aftermarket. I think they're £10 for a set of 4. But they've been really good. They're very, very soft rubber. They work really well off road. Obviously, rip to pieces if you do try it on road.
Yeah.
One of the reasons the body shells have got so smashed. See, recently I've replaced it with this Camtech Escort. Thought we'd go back to a Mark 1. That fits straight on. There's a plate there you cut to hold the side steer because it was
splayed out,
kept
didn't
splaying out.
Yeah.
But
didn't it come like that? Something to do with the delivery?
no, I'm not
Maybe
sure.
do
It's
that?
to do with the process when it was manufactured and it splayed out. But I quite like that. It's a bit retro. Again with Camtech, it's quite a cheap shell. There's not really that much detail on it, but it's a good shell. It's nice and strong. But as you can see, this one's started to wear quite a lot as well, and there's a reason for that. It's because this is modelled on a real car, so it's got narrow track.
Oh yeah,
It's very narrow.
Yeah, I
if we
forgot about that.
compare that to a buggy, look at the difference in the width. So this obviously got a lot more stable when you go around a corner.
Yeah.
With the TA02, what you'll find is off-road, over it'll go, barrel rolling.
Yeah.
So it
But
rolls.
it makes it more of a challenge though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's great fun to drive.
Yeah, if you can get it right.
Yeah, but it is quite entertaining when it starts to roll. It does roll very easily if you're off-road. And that's why basically the shells have got so beaten up. The beauty of this car is though that it is also good on-road. So I bought some on-road wheels, which show you those. There's their aftermarket things in it, again very cheap. I've got the Tamiya road tyres on. Those work really nicely on there to run it on road. And to go with that, I bought this. I think it's a HPI BMW Z3 shell.
I love that car.
Yeah, I think it's quite a nice looking shell.
It's a good looking car. That.
Some people aren't so sure about my choice of stickers, but they had them lying around. I think that looks quite neat.
Yeah, and you got a nice wing on the back, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a no, I think that's a steel wing. It doesn't do anything, but it
No.
looks quite nice.
Aesthetic, really, isn't it?
But I put these wheels on when I run that, and you can see it looks quite nice with the black wheels. You get an idea there what it looks like.
Yeah.
And you can lower the suspension down a bit for it to sit nice and low for on road, and that's great fun. That works really well on tarmac. Not to use off road with that spoiler on the front.
Yeah,
but
that shell would get obliterated, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's probably, this shell's probably about 15 years old now. It's been used quite a lot.
It's in amazing condition, isn't it, considering?
Well, look, this has been hand painted with,
yeah, I thought of that. I saw that
with
there.
a brush. I think if you hold it to the light, you can see the brush marks.
Oh yeah, you can.
But when you turn it over, obviously you can't see them. It's used, that's how we used to paint them all years ago. We used to paint them all with the brush paint, the Tamiya polycarbonate paint.
Shiny and clean still, isn't it? No scuffs on it.
It's not too bad. That's because it doesn't turn over too easily when it's on tarmac. It's only on dirt when it tends to roll over.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I think we've done here is we've got the Sport Tune motoring. Now that revs about, I think it's about 3,000 or 4,000 revs more than a standard silver can. So you get a noticeable difference in top speed. It still accelerates as well, but definitely worth putting on. Gives you, I would say, probably about 3 or 4 kilometres, maybe 5 kilometres more top speed, which makes quite a big difference. So, Tamiya TA02. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.